If you've been following my page, you know that I've been trying to break into data science or statistics. So I've been looking for the job title of either a data scientist or a statistician. Depending on the company, they're the same thing. Sometimes they're completely different. It varies. But I know the type of work that I want to do. And so I've talked to various different data scientists. And if you're watching this, thank you very much for the information that you gave me. I really appreciate it. But after speaking to them, there was a consensus around the advice that they gave me, which was either one, build a portfolio, make it as great as you can, and then apply and market yourself and network. The other one was, yeah, do that, build a portfolio, market yourself, get a degree. It's easier for you to get in with a degree, which would be like a master's in data science or statistics. And so with all the information that I was given, I have a way that I'm going to try to do. I'm actually going to try to do both and see what works out. So one of the things is that I'm going to start to build a portfolio, and this is actually going to be over time, because I thought of one of the things that I could do, which I'm really into healthcare. And I was thinking about doing an analysis with breastfeeding and life history. And seeing if I can get a buddy of mine to publish our work into an academic journal. Now, I was planning on using that work and putting it into my portfolio. But I have to do the work for it, and conjuring up that data can be hard. Now, my other plan, which I'm going to start to go to, is take a calculus course, which I just need 2 calculus courses to get into the program that I want to get into. And so I tried to do a calculus course probably like a semester ago, but it didn't work out. I just didn't have the time, and it was mostly a time constraint that I had. And so I will still have that issue. But right now I'm not taking any classes other than studying for clarity. And so I'm like, you know what, Cindy? Study and prepare now. So when you get to the course, you already know. You already know a lot of the stuff. So that's actually what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to implement a plan right now to study for that calculus class. So when I do it, instead of studying 10 hours a week, I'm studying maybe 6 hours. I'm hoping to knock off those 4 hours, because sometimes it doesn't happen. I have a family. My partner is in nursing school, and my job can be demanding at times. And so I was like, how can I take away the barriers in order for me to get to my goal? And so that's my plan, is to study right now to help me later. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick to the goal, because self-study is really hard to do. I know for me, I have a hard time doing it, which is why I like a more traditional setting where I'm a student going to classes. But in this case, I'm at a different chapter in my life than when I was getting my master's degree beforehand. Now, I keep looking for programs that would meet my needs, and I keep going back to Texas A&M. I'm going to see if I can go. I know they have a program, but I'm thinking about just doing the certificate that they have at first. So I can knock out some classes instead of going full-time into the program. They have an online program. You're going to finish in a specific amount of time. I don't know if it was 2 or 3 classes, but I was thinking to myself, hey, if it's 2 or 3 classes in the schedule that I live right now, it's probably not going to be successful for me. So my plan was take the 2 calculus courses, apply for the certificate, because I believe the certificate is 1 course every semester, or go as a non-degree seeking student. That way I can take the courses that I want and apply to the master's degree. And this is a slow progression. And during this time, all the work that I'm doing for that, I'm going to add it to my portfolio. Because when I was looking, they use a lot of R. They use R and Python in their classes. And at the same time, since I'm adding that to my portfolio, I'm applying to positions and seeing if I can get that data science degree. Now, if I'm still at my current job, my current job doesn't have data science. They have data analysts and they have data engineers, but they're not planning on bringing data science at any point. And so I'm gonna look for other positions that align more with my goals. The thing that sucks is that right now this market is really saturated and it's really competitive. Like, I've been seeing positions where probably about a year ago I would have been a shoo-in. I applied to the same position now just to see, and they're like, no thank you, have a good day, ma'am. And so I'm like, shoot, it's competitive. So I could only imagine how competitive a data scientist role would be, considering how competitive a data analyst role would be. And I know a lot of data analysts want to move on to a data scientist position. And at this point, sometimes I get upset because I'm like, oh, I want this now. I want to do this now. But I have to remind myself that if it's worth doing, it's going to be hard. And it's just going to take me time. And that's okay. So, you know, I try to tell myself, if it takes me 5 years, 4 years to get to where I'm doing, but I'm making slow progress, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make slow progress. It just sucks that I'm not where I want to be right now. But I'm like, you know what? Things happen for a reason, and things progress at a specific speed for a reason. So I just have to be patient. But this is my data science journey, and I am planning out how I'm going to do it, and I'm just going to start slow and steady making progress. Before, I was focusing on my current role, but a lot of things happened within the company that I work for. Nothing negative, nothing like that, but things that made me question what my priorities are, and that loyalty should be to myself and my family, and loyalty should not be to a company. And so it sort of slowed down my progress for a loyalty mindset, or this mindset that I should just be grateful for me having a job and that there's not enough opportunity around. And I have to change that mindset to be like, there's opportunity for the right skill set, and if I'm willing to put in the hard work. And so yeah, this is where I'm at, and I shall keep you guys updated. And if you follow me, awesome, you can see how I go along this long journey. Have a good one. Bye.